So according to Twitter post that came out a few days ago, maybe a week or something ago, you know how the internet is, y'all. Ray Mona, not Ray Ramon from Everybody Loves Raymond, found a lost script for something called Teen Angel, which, get this, was a live action Sailor Moon show, movie, anime, TV thing that was supposed to come out. Mona, who is also a YouTuber, by the way, did I, mention that, makes a whole bunch of lost media type of documents. So I actually been following her for a few years now, but it's one of them YouTube type of situations where if you don't religiously go to the person's page and look at it at least once a week, it gets lost in the shuffle. Thankfully, I was able to find it on Twitter, but, thankfully, I was able to find her post on X. But long story short, the popular anime and the rival of what I like to call the rival of Dragon Ball Z at the time, which Miss Usagi was actually in many rights and estimations. A lot of people considered it better than Dragon Ball Z. It did have a better plot than Dragon Ball Z, and as a young, tender, preteen boy at the time, that might be the reason I'm a thigh guy, because they had a lot of legs out. But I digress. In 1995, Alan Hashtag of Toon Makers showed a video at Anime Expo panel out here in Los Angeles, and one attendee recorded this video. This is what we used to do, y'all, back in the day. We used to steal videos. My grandmama knew somebody. My grandmother knew somebody who would go inside of the movies and get a camcorder, and then they sit somewhere and then record the movie, and then we get that tape and then get 2 VCRs. That's a video home recording system. They don't make those anymore. And you'll be able to even see the people walking through the audience and making noise and everything. But anyway, one of the attendees recorded the footage and then they put it online. It ended up being called the Saban Moon. The video is also said to have not only live action in it, but also anime, which makes it an even more unique adaptation, especially with it being in the 90s. Folks who've seen it said that it reminded them a lot of Power Rangers, where you would go from the live action in Angel Grove and then jump into, the Sentai, except the Sentai part was an anime part. So I'm actually thinking more like Voltron. For those of y'all who know what Voltron is, basically it was the anime version of Power Rangers. In 2003, Japan released a live action adaptation of Sailor Moon, or kind of like it, called Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. The series ran for about 49 episodes and even made 2 DVD specials. And they even had a concert back in 2004. I mean, again, Sailor Moon is extremely popular, so that doesn't surprise me that it was a live action adaptation at the time. I'm just surprised that I'm just hearing about it 20, damn near 30 years later. And honestly, other than the fighting games that was on Sega Saturn and was on the PlayStation and the arcade game way back when, why isn't there any Sailor Moon games out there? It's not like that and Hello Kitty will not sell this day and age, especially with the Sailor Moon Netflix that just dropped not too long ago. I was just watching that while I was doing some work, and it was solid. I need to sit and actually digest it more before I can make a verdict if I like it better than the original. And just because you asked, my favorite 3, of course, Who don't like Amy? Also, I like Saturn, and I like Serena. I think that she had a good personality. Why nobody like Venus, though? What's up with that? But interweb, let me know in the comment section below, who's your favorite Sailor Moon scout? And did you know about the Sailor Moon live adaptation, or is this the first time hearing about it as well? They had some fans that did it about a year or so ago. I'm not sure where that went. I'll not only put that in the description, but I'll also put the original article in the video URL from Raymona in the comments section as well. And if you did like this video, do me a favor, interweb, and hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all things anime, sprinkle some of that geek. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I make geekly content here on the channel at least once or twice a week. We try to push out some anime, y'all. We get there. But if you do like RPGs, games, entertainment, and everything else, I got you fixed. Check me out on my base channel, The Geek Show, and GNN, The Geek News Network. All the links in the description below. And as always, in the web, remember to eat, geek, sleep, repeat. I'll holler at you on the next one. Peace.